Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching what I guess is my preview for my 1.4.2 Let's Play series of Minecraft with a whole bunch of mods. And it's preview still because not all the mods that I'm wanting to use are available yet. But I'm just kind of going through a bunch of new mods that show up on the Minecraft forums as they come out or as I spot them and give them a try, especially ones that I haven't actually used before. And I've found a couple more that I think I'm going to try to use as long as I can get them to work without any conflict. So I've got them added in here and have been kind of playing around with them a little bit. And wanted to kind of show you what you might see coming up in this next series. First one is called the Middle Ages mod, and it really just adds a bunch of decorations and stuff. Based on the name, you might think that adds, you know, horses and lances and all kinds of other things, but it really just adds some decorations for building like castles and stuff. Not that I'm disappointed with this mod at all. It's actually really cool. I'm looking forward to having these new decorations available. Some of the things it adds are like banners and flags. Here, let's grab ourselves a banner and a small banner. And we'll just kind of put them up on this wall here and see what they look like. Oh yeah, cool. And let's see. A nice big brown banner. Very neat. Yeah, those are definitely cool. They will go well in some of my buildings. I always like having more artwork. That's one of the reasons I use the Fossils and Archaeology mod, is because it's got the stone tablets, which can be used like paintings, just things to put up on my walls. So this is cool. I think these small ones have different images on them depending on what color they are. Let's take a look here. Put a white one up. White one doesn't have anything. Oh yeah, green. Yeah, cool. Got a little loaf of bread. That's pretty awesome. Actually, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Definitely going to be using that. Other things that it adds, besides banners, it also puts flags. And these are really neat too. They're just colored. They don't have the icons on them or anything, but they're pretty cool. And they wave. Excuse me. So that one's the big one, obviously, and it's pretty tall. And it waves a little bit. It's pretty cool looking. And here's a smaller one. And it looks like it waves too. Very neat. Definitely think I'm going to be adding this. Put some decorations up on roofs and stuff instead of just torches to light the place up. Another thing this mod adds is carpeting, which if you've watched any of my Let's Play series, you've kind of seen me do before with Red Power panels, Red Power 2 panels, but this is just another thing I can do, and it's got a nice little decoration on it, so I can use it for carpeting, and it's got a decoration, which is pretty cool. And of course it's available in a ton of different colors. Pretty much all the colors, I think. But I like this little decoration on them. What I was doing before was just slicing wool down into eighths and using it up on the floor. And I probably will still continue to do that, but this is a nice alternative when I'm wanting to mix in something with a bit of a pattern to it. So that's pretty neat. Another thing this adds is some statues. And I'm not entirely happy with the statues, but they're pretty cool. Here, let's see. Let's go with something that's actually got a nice shape to it a little bit. Endermen. They're nice and recognizable. Let's see. Oh, Blaze. That's nice and recognizable too. Villager Golem. Is that a stone golem? I haven't really played with these much. We'll see. Go back to daytime for now. Alright, let's see. Here's the Enderman. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. It uses the vanilla texture for wood, which is a bit meh in my opinion. I really don't like the vanilla texture. Sorry whoever the guy is that's making comments about not liking my texture pack. I really don't like the vanilla one, so it's got too much noise. But the sculpture's cool. I mean, I'm sure it just uses the model from Minecraft, but it's nice to have some other statues and decorations, which seems to be kind of the whole point of this mod. Here's a blaze. This looks really cool. I could see using that as, you know, just a regular statue, or also using it as maybe part of a chandelier or something. And let's see what this one is. Oh, yeah, it is the Iron Golem. Very neat. And he's made out of gold. Of course, it's the vanilla gold skin, which is meh, but the stone one looks the best, I think. It's still got an awful lot of noise going on, but it's not too bad. The shape is pretty good, though. I really kind of like that. And there's something weird, of course, with these. You can, like, give them a redstone signal and they animate, or I don't know, something like that. I don't really intend to do that. I just want to use, have some more decorations. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else does this mod do? Oh, it's got a, what is it called? Oh no, it must be treasure, maybe. Yeah, there we go, treasure pile. And of course, there are recipes for all of these. I'm just spawning them in for right now. Give you kind of a quick glimpse of what you're going to see in the coming up, or what you might see coming up in 1.4.2 Let's Play series. But when you place these in the ground, they just are a big pile of gold, and they join together when you start putting them around. They deform a little bit and pair up, which is pretty cool. So you can just make yourself a nice big pile of gold and put a chest next to it. Just looks pretty spiffy. You get a chance to go all Scrooge McDuck and go swimming around through your money piles. There was one thing actually I was curious about with this. Let me get a crafting. I want to know if they convert back into gold bars. They do not. Oh, that's kind of lame. I wish they would convert back. That'd be really awesome if you could just use them as a means of storage instead of just decoration. Oh well, not a huge deal. So that's pretty much everything that I can think of anyway, or that I've found so far. That's part of this Middle Ages mod. I think certainly the banners and flags are going to be used. Maybe the carpeting, depending on how much I end up using carpeting, or something along those lines, and maybe a statue or two here or there. As you can see, I do have Industrial Craft installed now. I'm playing around with crops, just testing them out. And these over here are actually from another mod. I think they call it a crop card or something. So it's new crops that have been added that you can crossbreed and then get into these. It doesn't look like they're quite fully grown yet. I can't right click it yet, so I'll show you those maybe in another episode when these guys have completely grown. This here is just my test world. I'm just puttering around, fly around to a new spot and do some other testing. Let's see, another mod I've added that I haven't used before, at least not in the Let's Play series, is Nether ores. It's really pretty self-explanatory. It just adds the basic ores to the Nether. We can probably whip up a quick portal and give it a try and see if we can find something. Obsidian, and we'll need a flint and steel. go. I've got myself a pickaxe already, so let's pop into here and see what we can find. See if we can show off some of this stuff. Yeah, there. It looks like we've got some right over there, actually. Here we go. So yeah, it just makes ores spawn in the Nether. Oh, I'm in creative. There we go. And it's just normal ore stuff. Coal. This is redstone. And you just put it in a macerator, I think, or maybe a furnace, and cook it up and get your metals and materials. Ooh, occasionally it explodes, though apparently there's no warning or anything. I didn't hear any sounds. That's kind of freaky. Not a very big explosion though, so that's not a big deal. Just scares the bejesus out of you. So yeah, that's another little mod. So just nether ores make the nether at least a little bit more interesting to come to when I'm looking for a nether fortress. Oh, I'm back out of creative. There we go. Alright, so let's head back to the main world and let's see. Anything else? I don't know. I've probably got a couple other ones here. Let's see. Let's go through my inventory and see what we got. Let's see. This is all extra terrains or extra biomes XL. I showed off the seaweed a little while ago. Oh, this is the other one by Duke. It's pretty cool. I don't know how much use it'll get, but it's worth giving a shot anyway. What it is these are just oak wood converters, or wood converters, and you place them down in the world, and then you come up and right click them while holding onto a piece of wood. Or here, let's put a few of them in my inventory actually. There we go. So I've got a few different pieces of wood. And you go up to it and right click it while holding it. Right click, left click. Maybe you can't be in creative. There we go, let's right click it. Oh, it worked once before. Oak wood converter, and I'm holding jungle and spruce. Let's try a birch one and we'll see if that one works. Nope, they don't seem to work anymore. Well, that's alright. That makes it easy to remove if I decide to. Oh, maybe it's got to be a regular piece of wood, not a plank. There we go. Let's give that a try. Oh, not oak, though. Spruce. That'll work. Ah, there we go. So you just right-click one of these boxes while holding onto a regular piece of wood, and it converts all of the wood into the type of wood corresponding to the box that you clicked. So this one's a birch converter, so it turned everything into birch. If I come over here and click this one, it'll turn everything into oak. And if I place down this one and click it, it'll convert everything into spruce. I suppose it's potentially a little powerful, but ultimately the only difference between the woods is aesthetic, so who cares if it's kind of not regulated by a power source or, you know, any sort of magical force or anything. It's just, you know, changing the wood types for aesthetic reasons, so it's kind of neat, I think. Means I don't have to go tracking down specific kinds of wood if I decide I want a light floor or something. All in all, pretty cool. So that's 3 of the different mods that I've found that I haven't really used much before. I've kind of used the Nether ore before, not in a Let's Play series though, because for some reason every time I try to use them in my Let's Play series, the Nether ores never spawned. It would load just fine, and according to the logs, everything looked good, but I never saw any of the Nether ores in the Nether, so I haven't used them. But so far, anyway, it seems to be working fine. And this Middle Ages mod looks awesome for decoration, so I'm definitely going to try to use it and keep it. And this one I'm still a little bit on the fence about, but it's pretty cool. It's tiny, you know, pretty unobtrusive, and I might just keep it just to have the easy access to the different kinds of wood. We'll see. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. Yeah, it's a little sneak preview into my 1.4.2 Let's Play series, and kind of not really quite a spotlight of the mods, because I'm not showing you everything they can do and trying to show you all the crafting recipes and stuff, but just giving some exposure to a few other new mods that I've been looking at that are kind of interesting that I haven't seen much of before. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and you'll join me if I come back for another one of these spotlights, and if not, then hopefully you'll join me for the actual 1.4.2 Let's Play series. In the meantime, have fun and keep mooing.